Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Aries Only, where I channel messages for Aries Only. Today we're doing a reading to see how your person's feeling about you. This is going to be for those of you in a no contact love situation. So let's just dive right in. Take a little sage if you need it. Let me just cleanse all these cards I have. All right. So let's start with the Lover's Oracle. How is Aries person in their no contact love situation feeling about Aries right now? Okay, how are they feeling? Let me just get 2, 3. What is Aries person's overall feeling towards Aries right now? What is their overall feeling towards Aries right now? We have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events where life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. And then we have a new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So I'd say right now your person is focusing a little bit too much on the past. Like they want to have a new beginning, but maybe they're thinking that they don't deserve forgiveness from the past here. Life is too precious to waste. That makes me think that they're kind of like not really living their life to the fullest, or they're sort of in a Debbie Downer kind of mentality here. And I think like what Spirit wants you to know here, because it says you create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So it's like this person needs to understand that like their actions like play a role. Like new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Like they have the choice to kind of do this or to like stay stuck in the past. Obviously it's easier said than done, but as of right now they're kind of choosing to sort of like maybe like feel sorry for themselves a little bit is kind of like the vibe that I'm getting. Let's see what else. Let's get some tarot. We just clarify this. Oh, all right, that was terrible. What's going on with Aries person? How are they feeling about Aries right now? Okay. What is Aries person's overall vibe towards? What is Aries person? Oh. We have the Devil. Yeah, they're kind of stuck in this. Oh, look, 9 of Swords. They're definitely stuck in some sort of toxic thought pattern here. What is this? The Queen of Pentacles. I think they're almost like, oh, like how did I let this person get away? I just saw the Queen of Pentacles. I had a good thing. I messed it up, kind of a vibe. But let's see what else. Oh, okay. Strength in reverse. And the 3 of Pentacles kind of in reverse. Yeah, they're sort of like, I wrecked this. Like with like the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Pentacles, obviously, if you don't know, is about building things up. Also like about mastering. It could be like the card of like being a master at something. And it's almost like they feel, especially with Strength in reverse, that they've yet to master, what have they yet to master? I guess like how to fix this, maybe how to build this up again. It's like that's what's in reverse. How to have the strength to maybe pull themselves out of it. Like this is like a weak energy. Not that I'm trying to diss them, be like they're weak, but they just feel weak right now. Like they're not able to like call on their strength right now. And then we have Temperance. Temperance comes a couple before the Devil, or is it number 15? I forget what number Temperance is, and these are not numbered. No, 14, 15. 16 is the Tower. Okay, so Temperance is right before the Devil. So Temperance, it's almost like we have 3 major arcanas here. And Temperance is about alchemization, if that is a word. And I have to tell you, I'm kind of thrown with Temperance. And then we have 6 of Swords. It's like they're trying to figure out, it's like they want to they're trying to figure out how to move forward and heal this situation. With the 6 of Swords and Temperance, I feel like that's what it's saying. Like, they want to alchemize the situation. Like, I feel like they spent a lot of time thinking about it. Again, this is 6 of Swords. But they feel like they don't have the means, or they don't have the, again, strength, like the willpower. It's like they won't take action. It's like they think and think and think, but they won't do. It's, and a lot about the past. Even this person looks like they're looking, because usually I feel like when a figure on a card is facing forward, that to me signifies that they're very present. But the fact that they're looking behind them, it's like they can't see a way to move forward, when maybe if they would just kind of turn around here, they would see that it's a lot more simpler than they maybe think it is. Like perhaps just like reaching out to say a kind word, or perhaps it's not that simple and you've moved on. But you're at least still curious about what they're doing if you're watching this reading, obviously, unless this is someone coming through that you really do not want to come through, in which case I'm sorry. But let's see what else we can get here. These cards confuse me sometimes, but we'll see what we get. How is Aries person feeling about Aries? Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. I feel like this is them stuck in a cobweb, feeling like things are beyond their control. Maybe the negative force that they perceive is not you, like as if they perceive you as a negative force, but like maybe they think they'll like feel your wrath or something, or that, I don't know, like not wrath, what was that? I'm not going to take it, but fly, a period of ill health and depression. I was getting depression. I don't know if I saw that actually. Kind of like a wallowing Debbie Downer. Lion. And that was in reverse too. Time to act. Did you see? Like, I don't know if, I hope that was on camera, but I'm going to leave it like that just because strength came out in reverse, and that's a Leo energy as well. That's what's in reverse. Like they can't act. Like they're just stuck in this cobweb. I'm just imagining them like trying to get up, but then like their hand gets stuck, and then like their leg gets stuck, and they're like, hey, like, you know what I mean? Like, what else? Let's see. Frying pan, trouble, accusations. Yeah, I feel like that's what they're worried about. Probably, you know, and the reason that they're, what's the matter, Pipe? Come here. Come on, mommy. The reason I think that they're upset is almost because like they know that like what you have to say maybe has weight, what you could potentially say. And you could be thinking like, oh my God, like I'm not going to say anything. I would just be so happy to hear from them. But they like, it's like they can't get over their own guilt. With the devil, sometimes I do get guilt. They lack confidence right now. They're lacking like that, like not even confidence, but like that energy of like, I can do what I set my mind to. Like if I want something, I have to go out and get it. Like that kind of masculine energy of like let me find a solution and fix this problem. Like they are stuck in a masculine energy, but more of like a thinking, like strategizing, but it's like they're not acting on it. They're not using both of those energies, I feel. And let's get one. Okay, what are these? Let's just see what this is. Teardrops, great personal sorrow, but it's in reverse. So I feel like they're almost like holding in their pain. I mean, it wasn't in reverse, but it flipped like that. I feel like they're almost like holding in their pain. Like I feel like they're in a hyper masculine energy where they're like stuffing down their emotions, but like it's still there. It's still like swirling around in there, and they're not able to like escape it. Table, hard work ahead. Again, with the Three of Pentacles, it's like they see this as this like mountain that they'll never be able to climb. I almost feel like a goal-oriented person with target, but I feel like they are trying to figure it out. And then look at this, like ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. I feel like they have this like feeling of like, this is like my great love that I let get away, or like not even get away, but like I messed it up, or maybe they heard you're getting married, or maybe they're in a marriage and they could have like lied to you about it. That just like popped in my head. There was like a Reddit thing I read earlier today, where he was like dating a guy, or no, he was dating a girl and he never told her she was married, and then she like found out and was like so pissed off, which understandably. Okay, so let's see, like how are they feeling about you? Let's get more. Let's use this deck here. I mean, I think this is pretty cut and dry. Like, I think they're stuffing down their emotions. Oh, I just saw the moon. That's weird. Okay, let's just see what we got here. How is Aries person feeling about Aries right now? Ace of Wands and the Empress. They're like, that is like a little baddie over there. Like, that is like my person. Like, they're very attracted to you, and I feel like it's almost like they're like, I'll only ever be in the distance now. I'll never be able to like, just with this like wands like in the thumb, like I see it almost like I'll never get to like feel, like even with this soft flowy robes, like I'll never get to feel that soft skin. I'll never get to like grab onto that. Like I feel like they're recognizing the distance, like they're like very removed from your life in some way. Obviously it's no contact. Oh, what a great revelation. But they're like feeling the distance in a way where like they wish it wasn't so. Like it's almost like they wish you would contact them, like with the ships coming in, or maybe like they wish they would hear from you, but it's almost like they see you as like staying put here, and they know you're somewhere far off in the distance. Yeah, like, but it's like, again, underneath, it's like they're recognizing the distance and almost feeling this sort of like sorrow about it, but it's very like removed and distant from them as well. Like, it's like in the distance, like they don't really think about it too much, but it's like lurking underneath. What else? The Four of Swords. Yeah, very passive energy. Like, they're, I just heard that song, I can dream about you, if I can't hold you tonight. Like, I love that song. I'm gonna download that. Like, I haven't heard that song in a while. The Magician. They dream about making a move here, but, well, we'll see. Look, the Knight of Swords is like, they want to like come rushing in. Sometimes I feel like the passion like gets to them and they're like, but then like, we'll see what happens. Oh, okay, what's that? All right, I feel like they're more likely to sort of like sneakily like find out about you, either from mutual friends or online or something like that. They might be like kind of looking into you in like more sneaky ways. We have the Two of Wands. They're not able to like leave their safe place. Like, they dream about it, they think about it, they almost like try to make a plan. Oh, maybe it's like they tell themselves, oh, when things change, like I'll do this. They're waiting on something else to maybe change before they would like actually take action. The Hierophant. So I feel like what they dream about and what they're facing away from is this idea of commitment. Again, the Queen of Pentacles, they know you're like a worthy candidate here, like somebody that they're very much like seeing in a very high light, almost like if I was going to get married, like it would be Aries here. Like, it would be my Aries person here. Because I see them as just like being absolutely like, there's like this sexuality and this very feisty, like fiery sort of a feeling with the Ace of Wands. Like, they get very excited about you. But with the Empress, there's also this soft, sensual, like I feel very safe with you. The Ace of Pentacles, I feel like they really wish they could have this new stuff, but they think it's over. They think it's really finally over. They maybe have placed the final nail in the coffin somehow. Come on, Kate. And yeah, I don't know. It's like we do have like a little bit of a progression, like the Ace of Wands going to the Two of Wands. It's almost like the desire gets to them. They think about it. They're like, you know what, maybe I can do this. Maybe make some plans like behind the scenes. But then when it comes time to like execute them, they're not able to like leave their safe places. What I'm getting, like, so especially if you're watching readings and they're like, oh, this person's about to make a move. I think that's because like they go through this sort of cycle in their head where they like almost do it, but then it's like, they don't. Like, I want to kind of clarify the Hierophant. Let me use this deck. What is the Hierophant trying to say? Oh, all right. The Ten of Cups. I think that, and the Tower, I feel like, oh, this is like kind of sad because it's like they know that this is like kind of everything. They want Six of Cups. This is something very special, very like spiritual here. The Hanged Man. It's like you have made them see life in a different way where like they see like, I feel like they maybe almost always thought of commitment as like, maybe like, I'm getting like an institution with the Hierophant, like, or something like very like maybe constrictive, or maybe just something that they associated with like adults, and just something that they never really were like excited about. But with you, it's almost like you've transmuted that definition of like what marriage could be, or even just like commitment in general doesn't have to be like actual marriage, but like into something like soulful and sensual that would just like bring you like true joy. I feel like you're the only person that has really inspired this in them, this excitement, this love, this just absolutely like magical sort of a feeling here. Just this beautiful love, the Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups coming out together. So it's almost like they're feeling that, like they do feel that and know that they could have that with you. But it's like, look, even the Venus love cards on the bottom here, but it's like at the end of the day, they're acknowledging that you've like maybe changed the way they look at love and looked at a lot of things. But I don't see them, at least at this point, being able to step away from their safety zone. So let's see what else. How is Aries person feeling about Aries? We have Pluto transformation and Aries, the fire starter. Yeah, they're very like, they see you as almost like, it's very exciting, like with this sports car here. they see you as maybe like the opposite of them, or maybe this is saying that, I was going to say maybe they are this sort of person too, but they're in a depression right now, or they see you as the opposite, but it's almost like they think that you're more of like a lot more dynamic than they feel right now. They're like more in this Pluto energy, and they see you like almost like in an ending phase, and they see you in like a beginning phase, like is kind of how I'm seeing it, where they have things to clear out, like they feel heavy, and they see you as more like lightweight, starting out, like dynamic, like kind of energy. Let's see what else we can get. How are they feeling? Pisces, the Mystic. Again, we have that beginning and ending. These are the two, like this is the first sign of the zodiac, this is the second, then we have Libra here. Let's get one more. Oh no, I don't want all these. All right, I guess we'll just keep it, whatever. I'll just put them like down here. So we have 4 signs. All right, this is maybe like way too much. I shouldn't have got this many, but too late. I don't know. I'm just gonna see what I like. Self-pitying. They're in this Pisces energy, like for sure. Even though I know Pluto doesn't rule Pisces, Neptune does. But yeah, it's a very Neptunian sort of an energy, but also with like a sort of harder edge, like a sword's edge. And we do have this Aquarius energy here too. So it's like they're detached. It's like, but they're not, like their feelings are there, they're not able to like block it out. And even if they're not like actively thinking about you, it looks like they're trying to like put on some sort of like rose colored glasses about their life. They're trying to block it out. I see 3 people wearing sunglasses. So it's almost like they're trying to like see life in a different way than what they're actually feeling, is how I'm taking this. The idealist, like they're trying to look at life almost like in a way that they wish they felt it was. I feel like you've kind of come along and sort of changed things up for them in such a way that like their whole like not lease on life, but like it's like changed something in them that they can't unchange, and they're like trying to pretend like things are still the same, but they're not. Does that make sense? Like it's like you've lit a fire with the fire starter and that Ace of Wands. I'm getting that energy. Like you've had this effect on them. You've sort of like, it's like a wrecking ball energy, like that song where it's just like, oh my God, like you just came and like made me feel so many feelings. And it's like, I can't, this is very like radical. This says the radical. And it's almost like they really like considered the idea of like having a relationship here with you with Libra, but it's like at the end of the day, this like detached energy sort of like wins, like sort of always wins out. Yeah, group oriented. I see eccentric, diverse, futuristic, utopian, disruptive, edgy, detached. I feel like they are on edge. I feel like they're a very defensive sort of a person. When it comes to relationships and commitment, they could have like really sabotaged this, because if they really felt something real with you here, I feel like they would have gone to like any means to sort of like shut it down for whatever reason. Things are moving too fast. Maybe they felt like things could move fast. I'm noticing again, the sports car is like really calling out to me, where it's like they felt like they wanted things to move fast, for example, but then they're just like, they had to like shut it down. No, get in that Aquarius energy, shut down my feelings here with these two being next to each other. So I feel like they're just kind of like shutting things down. Like, I mean, they definitely, I mean, I'm sure this is all stuff that you kind of know or realize about them or whatever, but I feel like this is more so just trying to get into their like thought patterns and just paint like more of a picture of like, it's not that they, you know, don't want to be with you, because it's like they do, but they can't like be comfortable with what they feel. Like they have some sort of like, I don't know, I guess block, but like it's just, it's really like a normal person would feel like a 10 of cups, not normal, I hate to say that, but like the average person would be like, oh, like I found someone I could like really like see a future with here. And it's like it has like an adverse reaction to in them, and like where they like are like, okay, so time to go. Like it's just weird, but it's like, I'm just saying this because like, yes, these feelings are here, but I don't know if this is going to change. This seems like very ingrained. So let's see what they would say to you. Like, nope. Let's just get one at a time. I don't know, you're the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life was there. What would Aries person, let me like shuffle these a little bit more thoroughly. And let me cleanse these actually, because I don't think I did, because they were in the drawer. And then we're going to get some advice for you guys if you would like at the end. So what would Aries person most want to say to Aries right now? What do they most want them to know? You have such zest for life. Like, they don't, like, again, yes, like, they are, like, feeling like the opposite right now. They're like, how do you do it, Aries? Like, you're like, well, first of all, I'm an Aries. Like, nothing gets me down for long. No, that's not true. Like, you could be an Aries and still be down. But, all right, that's too much. You're such a nurturer. But let's see what else. But they definitely admire, like, these qualities in you. Okay, this is, like, too many. That I feel like they're almost like the opposite, where they're maybe a little bit, they let things get to them, where I feel like you might be the type of person, like if you're going through a breakup, like you start like working out, like where they just like maybe, or they go through a hard time, like they just like sit around and like drink, or like just do some sort of excess something with the devil and the Pisces energy coming through, like just thinking too much. All right, can we have a card? What is Aries person most want to say to Aries? I love that you can laugh at yourself. Yeah, it's like you have a different approach. Like, you don't let things like get to you, or at least it seems that way to this person, that you don't let things get to you, and you're a lot more like capable of like just getting back on the horse, or like, you know what I mean, or something like that. You have such a unique perspective. And you're more to me than just sex, but I can't deny how much I do want you. Yeah, that desire was coming through here with the Ace of Wands, was the first card that came out. You do nice things just to be nice, and not so other people will applaud you. That's sad. What else? Oh! Yeah, this is too many, but you have such a beautiful mind. You're so independent, coming out right on top of Aries. Yeah, like, I feel like maybe they're not, maybe they are dependent on other people, and for whatever reason, they've noticed your independence here. I can see clearly now in reverse, so they clearly can't. They're very much, even this eye is in reverse, and all the sunglasses, like there's a lot about like them not being able to see things clearly. I feel that I'm being pulled in two directions. The Two of Wands is somewhere here. They're not able to choose a direction. I love how you have integrity even when no one's looking. I realize how much you mean to me. I just don't know how to say it. I don't know how to make a move. I remember all the little things about you. You're the cutest thing I've ever seen. That really wanted to come out. I feel like things are coming at me from all sides. They are going through a rough time right now. I've never felt so much pain, yet so much love at the same time. They're very confused and conflicted about how they feel here. And we have, you smell so good. I feel your energy so strongly. For those of you in spiritual connections, or they just like remember you so much and just think about you so much. I'm so scared to face you. Again, that was sort of coming through right from the jump. Let's get some advice for you guys. So overall, the tone of this is just basically like a sort of like you on a pedestal, while them acknowledging like that they're going through a really rough time, and them really sort of like praising you. And we saw that with the Empress, that they really see you in a high light. So especially, I know in a situation like this, it can make you kind of feel like it's because of you that they don't want to be with you, or something like that. You're not good enough, whatever. It's like so easy to feel that way. But I feel like this is like a them problem. Like, this isn't a you problem. Like, this is like their basic reactions to this is like their basic, I don't know how you would say it, like way of being. Like, it has nothing to do with you really, which can feel like, oh, but if you really love someone you would change. But not necessarily. Like, I feel like they don't even know where to start, like, is like a vibe. I feel like they want to, but they just can't. Like, they can't do it. They can't pull the plug. They can't leave their safety zone, like that Two of Wands. So what's some advice for Aries watching right now? But it doesn't mean that they don't want to, but I don't know. The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? I mean, it's almost like you're both, like, they're your safe place, maybe. Like, if just, maybe that won't apply to everybody, but maybe it's like they're clinging to their safe place, and you're doing the same thing. You're mirroring each other in a way where, like, they're your safe place, and it's like almost blocking you. Like, it's almost like Spirit's like, yeah, you're clinging on to this. Look, open, say yes. Oh, I just did a reading that was like, say yes, expand through the extremes and trust life. But maybe it's like holding on to this. It's like there's this whole like beautiful something on the other side, whatever that may be here. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. So I feel like a lot of what's going on right now is like teaching you something very important. And it's like, you could have been through this cycle a few times and like learned this lesson. I think Spirit's like, okay, we're going to try to integrate what we've learned here. We're going to try to like you know, try something new. I feel like Spirit's really like encouraging you to do that. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So it's, I feel like, again, that Aries energy, it's like you're not one to just kind of like lay around. Even if you did, because I see this fertile void here, so even if you did, it was like you were resting, and I feel like this person could be doing that right now too, in a way. But it's like now you're kind of like entering the phase where you're sort of like rising up out of this dark place into this more like, even this awakening. It's like she's rising, she's like what's the word, floating upwards, kind of just like this person. The sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self-care. Yeah, I feel like when you're sort of like down, it's not in this like devil depression energy. Even if you do have like hard days, and you do have days where you're overthinking, or maybe like, you know, hitting the bottle or whatever you're doing here, you don't stay there. It's like you turn it into like a resting place and like a healing. You're like healing the emotional waters, I'm getting, when you're in that sort of down energy. Like, we have the reunion, soul recognition. I saw that soul recognition like peeking out before. Collaboration, partnership, and friendship. And we have no in reverse. So wait, postpone, pause, or say no. I feel like you're like kind of unable. Oh my God, I was just going to say unable to say no. The thorn, protection, boundaries, and clear communication. I feel like you sort of like leave this door like half open, but you can't really close it, but you can't really like get anywhere. You're sort of like in this waiting area. You're a patient in their waiting room, like Drake, like, you know, but it's like they're taking a really long time to sort of like keep their appointment with you. And it's almost like everyone's gone home, the lights are off, and you're still kind of like sitting in the waiting room, kind of a feeling like you can't say no. And it's like, because these boundaries aren't in place, you're sort of unable to really like move forward here. So I think Spirit's really wanting you to like just take a look at that and think about that, and if there's any truth to that, and sort of, are you like using soul recognition as an excuse not to like set boundaries? Maybe that's what needs to be integrated, kind of thing. And just ask, maybe the answer is no, but I think Spirit just wants you to sort of think about that for now. So that's your advice, guys, and that's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like, comment, or subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.